I mean, seriously, can I not? Like, oh my God. She said, rotate the camera. But I don't like this rotation. I like the other way. Okay. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know what we're doing anymore. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know what this is, but whatever. I give up. I give up. I give up. Oh my God, I can't. I can't life. Anyways. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. I know the camera looks weird. I look weird. The thing said rotate. It like, it totally bumped me off. My my live wouldn't close on my Gemini video. And then all of a sudden, now it's like, and then I had to like reinstall it, and now it's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Let me see. And it was just like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, rotate camera. So anyways, this is Cancer video. I don't even know if it showed up right. Yay. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. I don't even like this. This looks so weird. It's going to drive me crazy. It's okay. We're going to get through it. So show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now I'm at 4,931 subscribers. So thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. So on the 29th, Juno moves into the sign of Capricorn, into the 7th house. You're fine. I look fine. I'm like, I don't know. My eyes like are up here, and it's like, it's gonna drive me crazy. It said rotate camera. I don't know what I did to this thing. Oh, anyways, I can't win. Juno is in the sign of Capricorn in the 7th house, and this is a great time to mingle if you're single. Ow, bitches. So, as I choke on my spit, okay. You you do have a giant stellium in the 7th house, so there's a lot of emphasis on your relationships, and either you relying on other people, because the stellium on this side means in the 7th house that we're relying on other people, so that means that we're sitting at home not doing anything, being all mopey and stuff like that, and then other people are going to come and get you, say, hey, we have to do this, oh, we have to do that, and other people are going to try to cultivate relationships with you at this time as well. So this could be a great time for word of mouth. Business could be picking up. A great time for those of you in media and social media. This could also be you like being at home and then other people forcing you out of the house, like I said. Not the best time. Well, no, you can mingle if you're single, but y'all looking for that stable love, that stability, that long-term relationship. Yes, bitches, we all looking for that. But that's not going to happen until Juno. Ow! Wow. Okay. I need to be put in a box and then just like not be bothered by life. So Juno, when Juno goes into the 8th house, it's more auspicious because that's where all the like marriages happen, the long-term relationships happen. Juno in the 7th house, not so much. Because you got to think about it, Juno in the 7th house is also opposing your planets, Hades, Coronis, and Jupiter in retrograde at this time. So it's not necessarily the easiest energy time. So you have to wait until Juno goes into your 8th house in the sign of Aquarius. And watch for interceptions, of course, which means that as the planets move up in degrees, that, you know, Juno could end up in Cancer, not in Cancer. Juno could end up in Capricorn in the 8th house. In the sign of Capricorn. Okay, so it just depends what's going on with your natal chart. There are serious long-term relationships that can come into your life, yes. It just depends on your natal chart and where everything is. Then on the 30th, chances are that you'll have to go it alone for the time being, because this combination suggests the partnerships or the mate can be undependable, unreliable, not there. Marriage problems may surface. Your partner may feel the need that they want more freedom or they want their space. You could be feeling a little bit needy. This could also be infidelities, trust issues, unexpected turn of events happening, and opportunity comes that opens up new possibilities that you may not have considered before. You have to take action to stabilize your life and bring a sense of normalcy. Where is it? On the 31st, the urge for freedom is strong. So you might break away from commitments, or you might, and it's not like love commitments. God forbid Cancer breaks away from a love commitment. Jesus, that's like asking a crack addict to stop smoking their pipe. No, this is like arrangements. You know how y'all do. You get yourselves in arrangements that you don't want to be in, and then you throw like tantrums and hissy fits about them. Those arrangements you could be trying to get out of. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Right now I'm at 4,931 subscribers. I'm trying to make it to 5,000. So like, subscribe, and share. Oh my. So anyways, so there's this urge of freedom and you not wanting to obligate yourself to other people, because you tend to be more about your social life, your friends, your adventures. Love relationships tend to cool, so you two could be in like a roommate situation, not talking to each other, not saying anything. You may not feel like having fun, or you're bored and not want to do much. Okay, this is a hard this is a time where you're kind of like more ambitious. You're trying to get more hours at work. So this could be like work at home, work at home, work at home. You may lose a lot of friends during this time, because many of them will move on. But it's not like a nasty falling out. It's like a quiet falling out. It's like, like your friends get married, or they get into a relationship and then you never see them again until 3 years later, that kind of thing. On the 1st, Mercury moves into Capricorn in the 7th house. I feel like you're shy, reserved, because too many people can simply scare you now. You could also be a little bit nervous around crowds, or even like people at work, like that you work with. You could be like a little bit weird towards them during this time period. Okay, so this could be a time where you prefer small groups. Careful in matters of like contracts and negotiations and business partnerships. Communications and marriage can be problematic. This is a time when you're likely to have considerable difficulties in communications with others. Misunderstandings are likely to be unpleasant or embarrassing situations, and avoid saying yes. Say that naughty word, that dirty word. No. Because, this is like, it always gets you in trouble when you say yes, because you can't say no to anybody. Alrighty. Then on the 2nd, Chiron goes direct in your 10th house. Not the best energy still. Even when it's direct, it's still like, it's not doing much. It's only like squaring Zeus, and also squaring Jupiter in retrograde at this time. So this tells me that you're still like not getting along with other people at work. So that kind of thing. And that you could be like not getting along with people at home at this time. So it's not the easiest energy time. You're not getting along with those in a thought tag. You're feeling some kind of salty way. You're non-confrontational still. And also, this is not the easiest time for you emotionally. Chiron's not doing much. You benefit through other people. Other people are helping you grow. I think what it is that you just want to feel appreciated. You want your thank you. You want to feel valued. So we're going to have to wait until Saturn moves into Aries this month in January before anything happens. And thank God. My God, so much better energy. I hate Capricorn season. Anyway, share your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So thank you. Right now, I'm still at 4,931 subscribers. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I need 69 more people to get to 5,000. I'm so excited. So thank you for everyone who has. So the first card to come up with is the Emperor card. You're focusing on business. This is your self-esteem getting a boost at this time. You could feel happy, bubbly, and optimistic here with the changes that are happening at work, or you're just very excited about the New Year's resolution and it being 2026. Yay! New energy. The Emperor card and the Empress card. Now, when they're together, people say, oh my God, this is my soulmate. I can't tell you how many times I pull up this damn card my damn self. And no, that don't mean nothing. Okay? At this point, I don't even acknowledge them together. I'm just like, whatever. Whatever, both of you don't talk to me. So basically, it just means like you feel grounded. You're more analytical in your way of thinking. You're emotionally balanced. You're getting your way. You're getting what you want at this time. I don't really consider it as like, everybody like, oh my God, I got the Emperor card and the Empress card. I'm like, okay, okay, my soulmate's coming. Okay, okay, the soulmate's coming. I'm like, anyways, the Eight of Wands. For some of you, I feel like this could be traveling coming up as well this week. For others of you, I feel like you could be more authoritative. You could be taking more initiative in your life. This is like the squeaky wheel that gets the grease. So that could be you. The Devil card, I feel that you can feel oppressed in your relationships. You could feel oppressed in family dynamics too. Like you have to people please everybody, or like you have to conform to everybody else's wishes and demands, and then you feel some kind of damn way because you kowtowing to everybody else and nobody kowtowing to you, and you're like, what the hell? So there's no reciprocation in certain relationships in your life, so you feel like stuck, you feel a little bit oppressed, like you can't damn move, and things like that. So you can be very restless for change. The Tower card with the Devil card brings about changes this week. Some of you could be traveling. Some of you could be starting over in certain areas of your life as well. So this could be a time of like endings or coming to a conclusion in your life at this time. So certain things may no longer apply. Expect the unexpected when it comes to leadership positions. So those of you in leadership positions, they could be challenged at this time, so really be careful with other people and how you react to things at this time, because it can get you in a little bit of trouble with this energy. So try not to be so reactive. The Queen of Swords, some of you could be fighting with live-in relationships at this time. So like I said, there's a cooling. You two are not speaking to each other. So some of you could be fighting with your partner at this time, but whatever's going on with the live-in relationships, that will resolve itself out, and that will, for some of you, like it'll be okay. Okay, you guys may not be okay, but it is somehow it'll be okay. Okay, so I do see that. The Eight of Coins, I do feel like for some of you here that you could be super focused on work or throwing yourself into your work and just keeping yourself very busy at this time and wanting to keep very busy. You know, it's kind of like your escapism is work. Alrighty. With this energy, I do feel like you're focusing on your skills with this energy. I feel like you're working on yourself. You're committing to your goals. This is a great time for those of you in school. I feel like those of you in college, you could be making a point to get out of college with this energy here. Others of you, you're a power couple. You and your partner both love to work here. For some of you, you're developing a business idea. The Nine of Coins, some of you are traveling. I do see a move coming up. Some of you could be visiting family this month. The Lovers card, I do see this being like creating a work-life balance for yourself. So that's what's going to make you happy, bubbly, and optimistic. I do see stability in love. I do see a long-distance relationship for some of you. Some of you could be going through a divorce. So I do see that. The Three of Wands. Oh my gosh, can you guys, okay. The Three of Wands is so crazy. I hate the way the camera is panned. Like, I'm changing it after I'm done with this. I'm going to be like, I can't. Anyways, the Three of Wands, I do see this being a time for like freelance writers, or this could be a time of business picking up for some of you. Some of you, this is teamwork makes the dream work with this energy. The Magician card, manifesting love in your life. Manifest, manifest, manifest. What do you want, Sandy? Okay. You want to come up? Hello. And Zandy is back up for round 3. Because he needs my attention. He needs all my attention because he's my baby. Yes, he is. He's such a spoiled, rotten child. So anyways, I do see him manifesting love. Be careful of emotionally manipulative people, or love could be emotionally manipulative at this time, and especially for fabulous crabs, because people tend to pull on your heartstrings a little bit too much at this time, or there's nothing that you won't do for love. And you know, this could be like this person has like one foot in the door, and then the other person wants to like hold on to the relationship. Oh my God, what am I saying? Wants to hold on to the relationship, and I feel like you know, is kind of like a very difficult thing. It's kind of like this other person, because the other person doesn't want to leave the relationship, they create new rules, new boundaries for this person. Like, you need to cut your hair, or you need to do this, and you need to do that in order for me to be in this relationship. You know, it's kind of like jump through hoops for this person. So I don't know. It's up to you what you want to do. The Page of Cups. For some of you, I see a reconciliation coming up with this energy as well. I don't see love happening anytime soon, because when the pages show up, it means that you need to be patient with love and things of that nature. So it may not be happening. The Judgment card, I do see like marriage in the future. Okay, I do see some kind of engagement. Somebody is definitely going through it. Endings and divorces are happening, of course. So I do see that at this time. The Hierophant card, I feel like this is a great time for contracts and negotiations. Some of you could be getting a engagement, so mazel. Others of you, divorces, so endings and new beginnings, coming up on a new phase of our lives is what's happening. Of course, new year. The Strength card, compatibility in relationships, so I do see that for some of you. The Five of Coins, some of you could be delving into self-pity here. I would be careful with that. Others of you, you know, you could be like delving into a depression. Some of you could be going through it emotionally, like nothing, I feel like nothing is really wrong, but then you're creating like all these, like, you know, like you're really intriguing the South Node in Virgo at this time, and you're kind of like driving yourself like a little bit crazy, you know, because you're overthinking and overanalyzing situations, or you're just like creating like all these like mountains out of molehills kind of thing, and it's kind of like making you feel some kind of damn way. So you could be like really like, yeah, just like kind of driving yourself crazy at this time. So you need to like not do that, and you need to get into a different headspace and not overthink things. You could be dealing with unexpected expenditures, so I would be careful with that. So things breaking around the home, things needing to be repaired. I see money worries happening here. The Page of Wands, I feel like you can see life in Technicolor in the beginning of January. Of course, you're excited about your New Year's resolution. So you could be all about your New Year's resolution and starting your New Year's resolution. So you're happy, bubbly, and optimistic about that. I feel for others of you that you need to be careful with your creativity and divulging so much information about your content or about like your dreams or aspirations at this time, because I feel like also here that you could be like oversharing and somebody's listening, and it's like more of a thought than an action, and then somebody's going to take your idea and then they're going to run with it, and they're going to make a lot of money off of it, and they're not going to give you a damn penny. So you need to be careful with that. The Moon card, all is not what it seems. So yeah, you got lessons with other people and romanticizing relationships for some of you. It just depends what's going on with your natal chart. The Ace of Coins, mastering your money situation, creating your own reality at this time. Abundance, reaping what you sow. Yes, mastering your money. Throwing yourself into your work at this time, because things are starting to move up in career. Things are starting to get better, so you're getting excited. So it's like kind of like striking while the iron is hot here. So you're very tenacious when it comes to career. The Chariot card, I do see fate intervening at this time. So whatever fate brings, that's what fate brings. But fate brings about a lot of positive changes to you in regards to career, and you start seeing lots of thoughts of future coming up. You do benefit through other people. So other people are going to come along and take you by the hand. And this is before Aquarius season. And they are going to take you and kind of bring you to your new beginning or wherever you need to be. Like they're going to be like, hey, do you want to come over here? You know, there's a lot more opportunities, a lot more growth happening. And you're going to be like, yeah. And then you're going to jump on and you're going to like go, you know. So that could be happening during this time period. The Ace of Swords, recognition and success, having influence over other people. In the words of the great disciple Oprah Winfrey, let your wounds be your wisdom. So some of you, you're going to eat whatever you've been repressing and holding back. It looks like during Aquarius season with Pluto and the sun in Aquarius, you are going to bring up some ish, and you are just going to and it's going to be like, ooh, you know, because it's like you tolerate, and now you can't tolerate no more. So there are certain situations going on in your life where you had enough of and you're not tolerating them anymore. So you're just kind of like, I'm over it. But you're going to like snap. So whatever you're repressing is going to come out later on in January for some of you. The Five of Cups, shoulda, woulda, coulda, regrets, separation or loss could be happening for some of you here. The Seven of Cups, I do see lots of thoughts of future coming up. So you're getting excited about career opportunities. Some of you, this could be internships. A lot of growth happening for you in the month of January. The Ten of Swords. Some of you, you could be dealing with grief. So I do see that. You could be grieving a relationship. So I do see that coming up for you. There is a breakup. There is a grieving. And then the Page of Swords. I see secret lovers. But it's not like secret lovers like secret lovers. It's secret. It's a relationship. You're trying to... I don't know how to say it. I know there's a word for it, but I forgot the word. It's like you... okay, so like... I'm Jewish, right? Shabbat shalom. So what happens is that you don't want to evil eye your relationship. So you two date, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you two don't tell nobody. Okay? You two don't tell nobody. Like, nobody knows. Nobody knows that the other person exists. Like, nobody. It's like, psst. And if you do know, then it's kind of a good thing, because then it means like, oh, that guy is going to marry that girl soon. You know, so, but if you don't know, you're not going to know until they're 1 year into the relationship or they're actually engaged, okay? Because nobody wants to put the kanahara or the evil eye on it, so nobody talks about it. They all keep it secret. So that's what's happening here. So I see a relationship, and I do see like you guys building a foundation with this relationship and keeping it secret until it's like seriously like a serious love relationship, like 1 year, like a 1 year old relationship, where it's kind of like if other people start talking into somebody's ear, they're not going to be like, oh yeah, you're right, I should just like leave this person, you're right, you know. No, they're going to be like, A and B and C your way out, bye-bye. You know, they're not even going to intrigue the other people because they have built a foundation with this person, an emotional attachment. So that's what's happening there. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I'm still at 4,931 subscribers. So make sure to subscribe and hype me up. So kisses. Mwah.